Amazing. It's amazing for the families because it just brings a certain level of happiness. I mean, they're here, they're in a stressful situation. When they see Betty Lou, they can't help but smile and want to interact with her.
Betty Lou May is by far the most popular staffer at Atlanta's 2 Ronald McDonald houses. Her job is to provide unconditional love that only a dog can offer.
The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin is here now with her story. Beth?
And Sine and Tom, Betty Lou has been on the job for about a year, and she was trained by canine assistants. And over the last few months, she has formed many a friendship with the young patients who pass through Atlanta's 2 Ronald McDonald houses. And one of them is 10-year-old Trenton Patrick. When she's not working, Betty Lou is usually napping.
She's so easygoing. It's just amazing.
And twice a week, you'll find the 3-year-old golden retriever trained by canine assistants here at one of Atlanta's 2 Ronald McDonald houses.
She's very calm and very good.
She works alongside her dog mom and handler, Beth Howell, the president and CEO of Atlanta Ronald McDonald House Charities.
Betty Lou is actually an actual staff member. She has the title Chief Happiness Officer.
And today, Betty Lou is waiting to spread her happiness to Trenton Patrick, who is a few blocks away at the day rehabilitation program at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta at Scottish Rite.
Try to keep your body straight.
Trenton is 10 and far away from his South Georgia home, working to come back from a blinding headache June 27th that sent his young life into a tailspin.
He come to me the middle of the day telling me that his head was hurting, and I thought he was whining because he sounded funny, but then he said that his fingers were tingling, and I noticed that he wasn't whining, he was slurring.
By the time Marianne Patrick got on the phone and called 911,
he had lost all function of his right side, his ability to walk, his arm, his ability to hold his head up.
Trenton had suffered a ruptured brain aneurysm, a severe and highly fatal bleeding in his brain.
At first we didn't know if he was going to live. Then once we knew he was going to live, we didn't know what we were going to be left with.
When he did wake up in a pediatric ICU,
it was a struggle for him to say, Mama.
All right, sir, you ready?
Now Trenton spends all day, nearly every day, working to regain what he's lost. And that's where Betty Lou comes in.
If it's Tuesday or Thursday, his first thing, he looks at me and he says, Betty Lou. It's like, yep, Betty Lou.
Betty Lou waits for Trenton to get off the bus from Children's Healthcare of Atlanta each day. And they're tight because Trenton misses his own dog back home.
His name is Bruce.
And we talk about, what Bruce likes, what Betty Lou likes. We hear so many stories about, oh, we miss our dogs at home or our pets at home. And so Betty sort of fills that gap.
We share our afternoon snacks with her and she's happy.
Her favorite food is probably peanut butter.
Trenton Patrick still has a long road ahead of him.
He's not finished. I feel like he's going to make a full recovery.
And until then, Betty Lou will be here by Trenton's side. And Trenton will be in Atlanta through the holidays at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, so he and Betty Lou will have plenty of time to see each other in the coming months. And Betty Lou was trained by the same program as Max, who you probably remember growing up on Good Day Atlanta. And Children's Healthcare of Atlanta now has 17 facility dogs, all of them from canine assistants. And Lotus is the newest dog, and Lotus is there to support the staff, so to provide TLC that the staff needs. So she's there, Betty Lou's there for the kids at the Ronald McDonald House. Lotus is there for the doctors and nurses and everybody else who might need her.
Well, here at Fox 5, we can vouch for how nice it is to have a canine companion.
And it's wonderful to see the power, the impact that these dogs are having.
You can see what a difference they make.
Yeah.
Thank you, Beth.
A lot of comfort. Thanks, Beth.